All right, a frantic overnight search for one of the military's most powerful helicopters is now a rescue mission to find the 5 Marines who were on board when it crashed. The crash site is near San Diego, where the helicopter was scheduled to land after taking off from a base in Nevada, but it never arrived. And crews began searching overnight near its last known location. The wreckage was found nearby. The Marines were flying a helicopter known as the Super Stallion. It is the largest and heaviest in the entire U.S. military. The first model was put into service in 1981, but there have been several updates since. The Super Stallion played major roles in U.S. operations in Somalia, Iraq, Afghanistan. It can refuel in midair, so it can fly very long distances, and each one costs about $26 million. It's famous for its ability to carry heavy equipment like cannons and Humvees. So what caused this big helicopter to crash? And more importantly, where are the 5 Marines who were on board when it crashed? Rich Martindell is a former Air Force accident investigator and is a decorated pilot with deep experience in safety and flight instruction. Rich, great to have you here. My first question is this, how unusual is this to find a crash site, but none of the people who were on board that helicopter are there?
Well, we don't know that they've actually had people on the ground at the crash site. All we know is they've found the crash site. So I'm not going to speculate. Military people are trained to stay with the aircraft if you go down, because that's what you're going to find first. So I don't know that they've actually had somebody on the ground there because of the weather and the terrain. It's a very inaccessible area. So that's one possibility, and I just can't speculate for anything else.
Is it possible that the 5 Marines who were on board could have survived the crash of this chopper?
It's possible, yes. Night operations are tougher. But if they did survive, I would expect them to stay with the aircraft.
All right, last contact was made at around 2 o'clock this morning, but the crash site wasn't found for another 6 hours. So why did it take so long to get there?
Well, it's night, number one, so it's hard to find something. And then number two, the weather is just atrocious right now up in that area. They're very near the snow level. The ceilings are very low. It's hard for helicopters to operate in that area right now in a VFR condition where you can see the ground. And it's too windy almost for small drones to operate to search for it. So they've got a lot of adverse conditions working against them.
Do you think that weather could have played a role in the crash itself? I mean, there were reports that San Diego even saw a rare tornado warning earlier in the day.
Well, certainly the weather is going to be something they investigate, but they're going to investigate the whole gamut of possibilities. They can't just focus on something that sticks out like a sore thumb.
There have been 3 incidents with this type of Super Stallion helicopter in the past decade or so, but more than 100 of these aircraft are being flown by Marines around the world right now. What's your assessment of the Super Stallion? How safe is it? How reliable is it? Have there been issues?
There's a criteria that the military uses to make it apples to apples when you do comparisons, and it's called accidents per 100,000 hours. The normal rate right now for Marine helicopters is about 2.2 accidents per 100,000 hours. The Sea Stallion is running about 5.9, so it's almost 2 times more dangerous than the average helicopter.
Why is that?
Part of it's the mission. I think mainly it's the mission, but there have been mechanical issues as well, and pilot error factors into several accidents as well. So you've got to evaluate all the possibilities before you determine what went wrong in this particular one, and you can't let precedents lead you to down a false path. You have to start with a clean slate and see what you come up with.
I know that family members of these Marines every Marine in this base and working these choppers are all probably very, very nervous and anxious to hear some sort of news. When do you expect they'll know something?
That's a good question. The reports I'm seeing right now is they can't get all-terrain vehicles into the area. I guess they're having a hard time getting choppers into the area, so it could be a while before they find out.
Oh, let's hope they get there soon, and let's hope the news is good and that those 5 Marines are alive somehow. Rich Martindell, really appreciate you weighing in on what happened overnight with that crash. Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.